We're here in Washington, D.C. with Tyler Craddock at our Day on the Hill with NARPM. Tyler, you're the Government Affairs Director for NARPM. Tell us a little bit about what we're doing here.
Well, Day on the Hill is your opportunity as a NARPM member to make your voice heard. Legislators, they don't represent us as NARPM staff per se. They represent you. They represent you as a NARPM member. So it's your opportunity to go in, sit down, talk with them, let them know about you, about what you do, about your business, about how you serve your community, but also let them know how issues that they're debating affect you. Whether it's companion animals, right? How that presents challenges for property managers, or whether it's the importance of reauthorization of the National Flood Insurance Program, right, for the property owners that you represent, or whether it's something like some modest reforms to the Americans with Disabilities Act that will protect commercial property owners and managers of multifamily properties. This is your opportunity so that legislators and also their staff understand that the issues they are debating, the issues that they're looking at, have real effects on constituents back home.
Absolutely. So this is, we have 2 days here. Tomorrow we're meeting with several of our representatives, and I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad to be here.
Glad to be here. Glad y'all are here.
Good morning, everybody. We are on our way to the Hill. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Say hi, Mike.
Hey.
Mike's our Uberman. We are heading to the Hill and to speak about our 4 issues that we all came here to talk about from NARPM. The National Flood Insurance Program reauthorization, the ADA lawsuit reform, assistance animals, and we all know how that's been affecting our business, and criminal background checks. So we have our delegation here, and we're all looking forward to meeting with our representatives, and we'll be talking to you a little bit more about all these issues on the Hill.
Hi there, it's Jaime Caballero from Key West.
And I'm Michael Hodges from Jacksonville, Florida.
I'm the Florida State past president for National Association of Residential Property Managers, and we're here on the Hill today to discuss some very important issues that are protecting your property rights. One of them is that we support the criminal background check that they implemented a few years ago, but we just need some guidelines from HUD to see how to regulate it. So we're here trying to ask for some support on getting guidelines in order to enforce it properly and be able to do our job better with doing background checks.
And we're also here for flood insurance. And with flood insurance, what we're asking for is a continuation of the bill so it doesn't sunset on us. And because in Florida we have hurricanes, we have once a flood hits or hurricane hits, we're in trouble. We can't sell, we can't rent, all kinds of issues. But we're asking for some redrawn maps, accuracy of those flood maps, and we're hoping that Congress will do something about that.
Another issue that's near and dear to my heart is the assistant animals. There's 2 different things going on here. You have a service animal and emotional support animal. Service animals have to be trained. Emotional support, they get through a certificate issued out of California on the internet. We're trying to regulate that and control that because it's being highly abused. When you say service animal, you're talking about a medical apparatus now, and with the service animals, they're trained and a lot of money goes into making sure that they can help someone with their disability. And emotional support isn't the same, and it's being highly abused by people who don't want to pay security deposits and want to get into units that don't allow pets. So what's happening is we need to go, HUD is only the regulator and they're not going to issue any more regulations. We need to go to the congressman and ask for support in trying to get something put into place. And now that we've talked to HUD, we're going to start working really hard on the state level to get some sort of legislation that's going to help us protect your property rights.
And another item that we're here on the Hill in DC is on the ADA lawsuit reform, which is we're in support of House Bill 620, and it's over in the Senate side. And what it basically simply does, it gets rid of the frivolous lawsuits. So when that attorney calls you up and says he wants $10,000 because you don't have a sign properly hanging, then it gives you 60 days or whatever the day period is to get that rectified. So it doesn't change ADA, it just says it gives a relief for some of these old buildings or whatever that we want to get back up to ADA standards. So it gives us some time to correct it. But that's over in the Senate side, and it's moving, but it looks like there's going to be some changes to it because it passed the House, and so we're just waiting on that right now. But we're over visiting with the senators and we're just push it through. So hopefully we'll get that done.
So we're working for you up here in Washington, D.C. to protect your property rights, and we look for your support and your guidance. If there's anything out there that you're having issues with, bring it to us, and when we come up here, we'll more than want to get to see if we can do something to help you other than what we're already working on.
Right.
Thank you.
Yes, and if you have any issues, whether it's a local, state, or federal issue, please contact NARPM, contact Tyler Craddock, our affairs director for legislative, and he can definitely get the ball rolling to get help down.
We're here working for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, my name is Amanda Frasier, and I'm the current chair of the Government Affairs Committee for NARPM, and we're here in Washington, D.C. for the 2018 Day on the Hill. We had 40 people show up from all across the nation. We had 4 from Hawaii fly all the way, about 11 hours. So what I'm really hoping is that next year we'll have each state represented. Even though we had 40 people here this year, we did not have each state represented. And we do have people from all across the nation in NARPM. So my hope is that next year, you'll be sure to come and bring some colleagues with you. My small hope is to have at least 50 of us, 1 from each state, but my big goal is to have maybe even up to 150, maybe 250. At least 3 people from each state would be great, because what we want to do is we want to go and have meetings with the representatives and have a group with us there, their constituents. So please make it a goal next year. Put some money together, fly out, make this a week-long thing if you'd like, see the sights, and join us for our meetings. So next year, 2019 Day on the Hill, I really hope to see you here.